I will call to order the annual meeting of the Horry County Solid Waste Authority on June 24, 2025. Entertain a motion to approve the agenda.
So moved. Second.
Question, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, so ordered. First item of business is the annual reports from our executive director.
Thank you. When you look back through this package of information, it's amazing what gets done in the course of a year. And we will go through it, and I know Mr. Swartz put it on somebody downtown one day that he was going to read a big, and he said, don't insult our ability that we can read. But I will bring a couple of points I think that's well worth mentioning through our process this year. On page 117, I think one of the biggest accomplishments we've done in a couple of years is completed piggyback through with T&K Construction Company. They left $193,000 on the table under budget. No change orders. And 60 days ahead of schedule. And we had a 12-inch rain, and they come in one morning and all that dirt had just slid right down to the bottom, and they had to put that back. And I expected to get a act of God change order deal. They did it themselves. Number 6 on 17, we got clear direction on new landfill space, and we're moving in that direction on 3 sites, and y'all gave specific directions on what you wanted and what you didn't want, and I think we were in those guidelines. We have a great deal with the Carolina Forest Fire. This room was set up as a command center of a month and a half, ever how long they were here, and utilized this property, the 100-acre property, and our lake system. They were loading water in the helicopters out of our lake system. So we enjoyed talking with them and figuring out how they do stuff upstate and in Florida. Landfill fire is number 16, and then again, our employees stepped up. I was out here. We had a guy that supervised. I looked around and kept looking around, and about 2 hours, he showed up. I said, "Where have you been?" He said, "I've been running that bulldozer." Right there, and it's Josh on the back road. So I want you to add number 17 on this list. We received over 300 email FOIA requests through this period of time, and they were initiated by an affiliate of the Solid Waste Authority. How many trips I went to the attorney, how much stuff we had to do 2 or 3 times, how many trees we killed, but that was probably the project that probably took most of the time to get it done, but we got it done. Page 119, and these are broken down into the divisions. Number 3, around 15 wells were raised, and what you have to do to raise a well, you just have to go out there and you have to work and dig around, and you have to extend it up to where they bring in another lift that goes around it. That is not a picture-perfect job, but we do that in the house, and guys done it in operation department. We actually started filling new sale, piggyback 2, May 12th. So the TNK site is now being operated and backfilling with material. Page 120 is finance. Look at number 1, 168,390 trucks through the scale house. That's a heap of trucks.
That's a lot.
Got them coming and going, 2 going in, some going in the wrong way. We'll get that way.
No one was saying.
I wouldn't have brought it up.
Completed the audit, clean. Did a workers' compensation audit and all this quarterly stuff and reporting to DHEC. It's just, that's a lot of work in the finance side to keep the balanced budget and doing a budget. And this report we got today is, we're ahead on cash collection, and we below the money on our expenses. We have kept expenses way below what we projected, and all that will then come back with that transfer of funds that we do at the end of the year. And Recycle Corporate Affairs, you read this whole list of what, I guess, 4 people in that division, and what they do, what they touch, what they attend, how many years that we've been doing it. To page 122. On 124, it's just amazing what everybody does and participate. And as I've said before, we got one heck of a year in front of us with the permit application and jumping through those hoops. And we all gonna have to make it work together. And I'm sure we will, if we have in the past. We're looking for bigger and better things next year. Have any questions about any of this stuff? Yeah, they had the hard question.
I don't have any questions. I'd just like to thank all of you out there and every one of you, because y'all have a hard job. It's difficult, it's hot, it's tiring, it's irritating, and y'all have all done a great job this year, and so have you, Danny, and I appreciate it. Thank you.
Appreciate y'all, and our people go through so much stuff, especially at the recycling center. They have got the worst job in the county. They're out in all weather. And when the plague got over, people took them masks off and come out of them houses. I guess their kids had drove them crazy. But it's just a mean-spirited world today. We had an incident, I think it was at Soccer Street. Worker told the guy what he had to do. He just threw the drink in his face. And all of us, the guys on the hill, the guys in the jailhouse, people in the office, people trying to keep the budget straight, it's sad. it's a big job and they do it well, and I appreciate them too.
And a lot of the people, different friends of mine that I go in their recycling centers and mine, I really commend the police department. You do not understand how much peace of mind you give our workers.
Yeah.
They appreciate you very much.
Final report, Mr. Chairman.
I would say this, you look at the items that are on that list. I don't think there's any duplication on those, on the multiple pages that are there. Much as we appreciate everybody here, goes back to you and your leadership.
Well,
And we appreciate very much what you do, the effort that it takes. Not easy keeping these guys in tow, all right? It's not, I mean,
Really?
there's not many people who can do that, okay? But it's remarkable and it is appreciated. And I hope that you all, particularly your department heads, I hope that you are able to convey to your staffs the appreciation of the board and frankly, the general public. You don't hear complaints. No, I'm not hearing complaints. We don't hear complaints about it. That's not easy to accomplish, not easy to accomplish. So, yeah, it's good job, well done all around. From the officers' report, didn't screw up too bad. So, I mean, we had a good year. I appreciate everybody's work. Okay, I appreciate all the committee's work. And got to keep it going. That's all there is to it. Any comments from any of the committees? If not, we'll move on to all business. We need ratification of the actions taken by the board from June 24th to May of 25. A motion.
So moved.
Second.
Question? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? So ordered. Under new business, the election of officers. Mr. Jones?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. The June 25th meeting of the nominating committee is our suggestion to the full board that we maintain the set of officers we have now, which is Bob Kemp as the chairman, Pam Creech as the vice chair, Joel Fleet Jones as the secretary, and Amos Berry as the treasurer.
Any other nominations? Not? Entertain a motion
Just by
to,
acclamation.
sorry?
I said I'll make a motion, we accept that by acclamation.
Second.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, none. It is unanimous. Special recognition, we do have a plaque here that would recognize Mr. Johnson's service. He was unable again to join us again today. But we do have that for him, and I'm sure that we'll make arrangements to get that to him. Okay. Again, everyone, thank you very much. Thank you all for being here today. We appreciate the work. Mr. Spivey, we appreciate the county. We appreciate everything that you do for us. Sometimes we don't tell you that often enough, but we do appreciate what you do for us, and we appreciate your support. Is there anything else that we need to discuss? If not, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
You are adjourned.